Hello everyone, this is csdiveshgoyal, a practicing company secretary from Delhi. So I welcome all of you on my channel, that is fcsdiveshgoyal. So in this video, we are specifically going to discuss about the annual filing of the OPC. I have received so many questions from the professional throughout the country, company secretary, chartered accountant, about the annual filing of the OPC. We know we have to do annual filing of every company, whether OPC, small private, non-small private, public, but the provision for the OPC annual filing are the little different from the other companies. So let's start discussion on the point wise point. So the point number one about the annual general meeting of the OPC. As we know, as per Companies Act, OPC can have only one member. So there is no requirement of the holding of the annual general meeting because a single person cannot hold a meeting with himself. So OPC is not required to hold a general meeting, but as per the provisions of the Companies Act, OPC is also required to prepare the minutes of the general meeting. So to prepare the minutes of the general meeting, it is required to identify the date. What is the maximum due date for the holding of the AGM of the one person company? So there is no date specifically mentioned under the Companies Act. But in point number two, the due date of the AOC4. If we will study about the AOC4 for the one person company, as per provision of the Companies Act, one person company is required to file their AOC4 with the registrar of company within 180 days from the end of the financial year. So financial year ends on 31st March 2023 and 180 days completes on 27th of September 2023. So practically we can say the due date of the filing of the EOC4 of the OPC is 27 September 2023. So when the due date of the AOC4 is the 27th September, so definitely AGM should be on or before the 27th September. So indirectly we can say the due date of the holding of the AGM of the OPC is also maximum is 27 September 2023. So we are already in the month of September. If you are doing annual filing of any OPC, please make sure you will file their AOC for till 27 September. Otherwise, after 27 September, there will be the additional fees, that is rupees 100 per day, and there will be the other consequences also, like penalties under the Companies Act. So make sure the filing of the AOC4 of the OPC should be completed till 27 September. And as we know, for this financial year, still the AOC4 are getting filed on the MCA V2 version like we were doing the earlier year. Now the next question about the MGT7, the annual return of the OPC. Number one thing, OPC is required to file MGT7A instead of the MGT7. So every OPC is required to file the MGT7A with the ROC, and MGT7A is not required to be certified by the company secretary. So only director can certify the MGT7 of the OPC and they can submit it with the ROC. But the question arises, what is the due date of the MGT7? As per Companies Act, MGT7 should be filed with the ROC within 60 days of the holding of the AGM. As I said, the maximum due date of the AGM of the OPC is 27 September. So, if your company, if your OPC kept as 27 September as your date of the annual general meeting, then 60 days from the 27 September, that will be 26 November 2023 will be due date of the MGT7A of the OPC. But this will be only in situation when you will consider 27 September as your AGM. In any case, if you file the AOC4 of the of the OPC before 27 September, for example, on the 20th September, then the maximum due date of the AGM will be 20th September. So this thing you have to keep in mind, because whatever date you will file the AOC4 of the OPC on or before 27 September, that will be the due date for your AGM also. And MGT7 shall be calculated 60 days from the AGM. So this is the we can say crux about the annual filing of the one person company. Third point about the director report of the one person company. Director report of one person companies are little different from the type of companies, because under Companies Act, director report are required to be prepared under section 134 subsection 3, read with rule 8. But when you are preparing a director report for the one person company and director report for the small company, then you not required to prepare as per section 134 subsection 3. You have to prepare as per rule 8a. So whatever disclosure mentioned under rule 8a, those disclosure you have to mention under the director report of the OPC. Generally, we call it as a at-risk director report. So, director report of the one-person company is a at-risk director report because whatever disclosure we are giving in the director report of the one-person company is much lesser than the non-small companies. So, whenever you are preparing the director report of the OPC, make sure you are preparing as a at-risk director report in which you will give the disclosure as per Rule 8A and some specific disclosure of the act like secretarial standard, POSH Act, related party transaction deposit. Those definitely you have to be covered. In our next videos, we will definitely discuss in detail about the director report of the one person company, small company, and other company. So please subscribe our channel so that you will regularly get the update of the videos. This is the month of September. We will try our best in this month to publish all the videos of the annual filing, so it may help you for completion of the annual filing within due dates and with proper compliances, because वी नो आज की डेट में आरओसी बहुत नोटिस इश्यू करते हैं और बहुत एडजुडिकेशन पेनल्टीज लग रही है, तो इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू कंप्लीट आवर एनुअल फाइलिंग विद प्रॉपर कंप्लायंसेस एंड विद इन ड्यू डेट. थैंक यू सो मच.